Okay, this is on the Carlson job, number 55650. So I need to size all the duct and everything and do all the heat load stuff. So this is just a basic rundown, mainly for me. I will tell Sean to schedule me here with you on the first day for a couple hours to go over all this. This is Park City job. It's a total remodel. So front door, it's all gutted, everything, well, lots of stuff. The existing furnace is in the garage, right here. We are going to put it in the crawl space below us. So just to give you an idea, this duct here goes up to the top floor. I believe all this is going to have to come out. Tom said he'll rip out all this sheetrock, but I will probably have to measure that when he gets it ripped out. Or come back another day to measure it because I don't know what's going on in there. I'm still unsure about the sizes. Anyway, this run coming out the side is going to be gone, FYI. But we are going to run another duct in this guy's place, just bigger. This return air is going to be bigger, and it's going to be against this wall. This flute chase is going to be gone. So our duct is going to come up to the top and 90, and probably. We may just open it up on the top. There's an old laundry chase right here that we're going to use. So I may just put the duct right up to the ceiling, with 1 inch out or something, and cut out the sheetrock and then put ductboard headers where needed. And I'll show you in a minute. While I'm here, this water heater, you're going to have to vent another 2-inch PVC over and out with that. And so the crawl space, I'm just going to peek down there to give you an idea. I'm not going to really go all out. So this is the crawl space, so it's pretty big. Our new furnace, so that truss right there, that'll be the edge of our return. So, and I wrote on the paper how far from this wall it'll start, but pretty much the same as where it is now. And then it's going to go this way. Our duct's going to go to the end wall and an end cap. And you're going to have a 3-zone system. 1 zone going that way, 1 zone going that way. 90 over and then going up and for the top floor. The other one coming this way, going through here all the way to the end. So the existing return air, they have 2 16-inch round flexes. We're going to reuse these flexes, but we're going to do other stuff down below, and I'm not going to crawl around here showing you, and we're going to kind of change it over here, and we're going to change it on the other side. So and we will be changing a lot of sizes of heat vents and everything. I'm just not sure what they're going to be yet, so I'm not going to go over those. But to come in the front door, we have this vent right here. We're going to move this over here on this side. So we have this big return area right here. We're going to reuse the 16-inch flex, but just get rid of this box. I gave you a 5-foot piece of duct with 2 end caps. So we're going to put probably a 30 by 10 baseboard grill here. And then we're going to put panning. I gave you a 2-foot piece of panning. So pan over here, and then we'll probably put a 30 by 10 baseboard grill right here. That's what they want. So I believe we're gonna upsize all these grills in here, and you'll have, I'll label it on the plans what we're doing, but we're gonna upsize lots of this. But I'm not sure yet what we're gonna upsize. We're gonna get rid of this one and upsize this to compensate. So the heat vents in the pantry will stay 6-inch. We have this duct here. It needs to be moved up into this wall. So just reuse the duct. But at the top, this is a 3 by 10, so it'll fit inside the wall. So you need it's now going to be over there. They put an angle boot on it and then an S of flex up there. So going to change this boot to a straight boot, 3 by 10 straight boot, and then flex to existing. And same thing with this stacked boot, which is right here. So you can just take this piece off, reuse the existing boots, that boot, and reuse that boot. I give you 10 feet of duct to go in between them, but you need to move it up into this wall. And I had to move the joist over, so we can do that. But then just reconnect to the existing there. So this is going to be a bathroom. We're going to have to do a vent, an exhaust fan out, and I just gave you a flat flex with a 4-inch flat dryer vent. This is going to be washer and dryer. I'm not ordering the dryer boxes yet because, well, I can order a 2x6 dryer box. I'm just not quite sure if they're going to keep this porch or not. But it doesn't matter. If they are, we can run it over this way and go out that way. So I'll order you a dryer box for this. So we're going to add a vent. This vent in the bathroom is okay. We're going to add a vent here for this laundry room, and dryer box, 2x6 dryer box will go on this wall somewhere. Going to move this vent over, center in this room. This is going to be a gym. So zone 1 will be the kitchen. Will be from the stairs over on the main level will be zone 1. Zone 2 will be this bathroom, the laundry, exercise room, and this living room, and they're going to make this an office. The weird thing about this is this wall is going to get knocked out and be pushed out 7 feet. This office, they're redoing a bunch of stuff, but they're going to make this like a crawl space thing, and they're going to have a concrete cutters cut out access in the foundation here, and then there's also a big wall here that they can cut out for us somewhere. Maybe it's here. Anyway, so ouch. Dang it. So the door is actually going to be moved over to right here. I'm not quite positive. But so this vent is going to go away, and we're probably going to put, I'm guessing they're probably going to be 8s. Could be 7s. Anyway, we're going to extend them. So one over here. So probably a 6 by 12 by 8 boot there. And then one, I don't remember what we talked about. Maybe right here, either right here or right here, I'm not sure. And this is getting knocked out too. And they're going to push this out and make a bathroom here. So we're putting a 4 by 10 into the bathroom as well. Then this return, we're going to reuse the flex, but you can get rid of this box I got going on. And what I did is, we have 6 inches between this wall and the floor joist. So I'll give you a 5-foot piece of duct and a 3-foot piece of duct. And some panning. So since they're going to put a door here, we want to get a return air into the wall, side wall, here. So it's going to be, let's see, that one will probably be a baseboard. These will probably all be baseboard. I think I wrote flat, but I'll change it. So there'll be a baseboard grill here. Well, it'll probably be over here. And then we're also going to put, so you need to pan and then put ductboard header. And we're also going to put a return air in this exercise room, just a little 14 by probably 14 by 8 baseboard. And then in this living room here, we're going to put a return air here, whatever it calls for. And then we're just going to end cap the duct and use the existing 16-inch round 90 to tap into the bottom here and go to our furnace. All right. So here's the laundry chase. And so this is the old flue. We're getting rid of this, you know, because that flue is going to be abandoned. I'll go over that in a minute. So I haven't designed how to do this yet, but the joists, you know, you can see what way they go. So if we cut in the furnace room the sheetrock out, we can put a header here and a header here, and then a header on this side to make this our return. And I'm not sure if I'm going to just run round pipes or try to make a duct in there or just seal it. I'm guessing he'll probably just seal that and make this a return air chase. But I haven't figured that out because I'm not sure what size of return airs we need upstairs yet. But the top floor will be one zone. So we have a bedroom here and a bedroom there, connected by kind of a weird Jack and Jill bathroom. So this here, that's one of those stackable boots, the one closer to the front door. That's what this is. It comes up and it has so it's going to have 2 toe kicks there, one there and one there, fed by a 6-inch, which is okay. We only need 29 CFM each. But this will be a shower. It'll be sealed separately. We won't need a fan in here, but we'll need a exhaust fan in this toilet room and one in this toilet room. And they're just going to go up and out the eaves. I thought that was Eve. Nope, it's going to be sidewall, up and out sidewall. So I'll order these both sidewall. All right. So our return areas, I'm not sure whether or not we need to upsize some of this, so just check on the plan. But, so from here over is all master bath. We're gonna have a sauna right here, but this is our old laundry chase. So chances are I'll probably just use this and then we'll just tap in rounds as needed if it'll fit. And it's open here. They're going to drop the ceiling for this sauna and also for this master bathroom right here. They're going to drop the ceiling. So I figure we can go 10 feet up or whatever with round pipe and a 90 and then a flex to a high sidewall return for this bedroom. And out of this side, we're going to do a, this flue's going to be gone, so we can come out that side. Anyway, a pie, a flex. So 90 with flex to a sidewall return air up high over here somewhere. The plans kind of are different because the door is actually over here, so this will be part of the master. So not sure about upsizing over here, but this vent right here is the one that comes out the side in the garage furnace room. This is going to go away. But off our new trunk line, we have it's going to be a toilet here, and it's going to be shelf, and this is going to be a shelf. So we're going to put a 4x10 boot here, and then a 4x10 toe kick under this shelf. Here or here. I think, let's see. Over here would probably be better. Let's do it over here. Okay. So, thermostat for the master bedroom, just over here somewhere. So, exhaust fans. So we need one, there's going to be 3 in this area. This will go up and out the eave. He'll have to pull down some of this wood, which he's going to do to run electrical, and then he'll have to put it back up. So there's one. Another one is I don't remember what we talked about. We talked about 3. One there, one for the shower area. So it's going to be an exhaust fan here, which you have dropped ceiling. So we're hoping we can either go over there and run one out. I don't know if the sauna needs one. I don't remember why we needed 3, but that's what they said. So we're hoping 2 out the eave that way. But we do have the old flue here. If we can't get them out another way, we can go inside the flue. We'd have to run liner down the flue, so it doesn't condensate, and put a bird-proof cap on it. But yeah, that looks like it's just 6-inch V-vent, so it's already lined, to be honest. Double wall, so shouldn't be any more than condensation than just a 4-inch aluminum pipe. This here is just open. We're not doing anything here. Okay. Okay, so in this bedroom over here, let me show you. So this is going to be open here. They are going to build like a tunnel or something. But for now, to get our return air, so this return air coming in this bedroom needs to be big enough for this room and the other room, because we're going to put a transfer air over here, which will consist of a grill here, and just a adjoining grill over here. I'm not quite sure where they're going to build the little thing, but they're doing it aside of the permit, so you'll have to get with him about that. Okay, I'm going to pause it so I can think. Okay, so the thermostat for zone 1 is basically going to be in this area right here. This thermostat for zone 2, which is the office, will be, we're going to run it up this wall so they can either choose to have it on this side or this side. We're not sure there yet. One thing I didn't write down or tell you yet, on the return duct down below, we need to cut in a return air, and then on the farthest supply air we need to cut just like a 4x10 grill to make it so it's not freezing. Okay, pause it again. Okay, so our flues for our furnace, you know, since they're going to build this out 7 feet, we're going to go out this way, side vent them, but then they're going to have an open chase that we can go in that chase and then go out to a flat termination to get above the snow level. And pause it and we can go out and look somewhere else. Okay, in the garage, they're going to put a unit heater right here, and Dallas will need to run gas to it. The gas meter is right here. So, real quick, when you run this vent, you're going to, the other one, you're going to run up and go high into this closet. There's this closet right here. So you can go high into that closet and slope. So, ouch. So you're not doing this thing, and that's what he wanted. So we come out the end of this and then just go out and put a flat termination over here. So I'll show you the gas meter in a minute, but Jason told me to kind of tell Dallas what he's doing with the gas. So we have this, looks like 1.25 inch line, comes from the meter, comes over here. That one goes down into the crawl space. So he'll have to get gas, you know, from here down to the crawl space too. But 1.25 to inch T right there. It goes inch to 3/4 inch to this. Plumbers, he may do something different with this. He may put a boiler in here or a water tank Not sure what they're going to do there yet, so we'll have to clean this up the best we can. So but yeah, so need gas to that. We'll need, I don't know if we'll need gas to this dryer or not. I don't know if it's electric. Here's our existing gas for the range. So I think it's just, as far as I know, it's just adding gas for this unit heater. I'm gonna pause it and we'll go outside to the meter. So they do have this existing fireplace here. We don't know what we're putting in yet. It has looks like a 1/2 inch line to it. And this fireplace here is no longer going to be there. I already ripped out the gas line. I'll show you at the meter. So this is the meter. This did have an 1.25 inch pipe that went over and went all the way down to that fireplace, and it was all exposed. I tore that out. Jason's thought was we can come off of this and then go into the garage, and then just have our pipe exposed in the garage to the unit heater. But you know, it is all, I guess there is no crawl space under the garage, so so that's, anyway, this is 1.25 inch too, so whatever we need to do there. I was just told to give Dallas an idea of what gas he would need. So of course, if this pipe's big enough, you can run up and out and supply it by the furnace room gas. But if it's not, then just run it exposed over and up the wall to the unit heater. So at the back of the house, you can see they have one of these is existing. I think they're 3 inch, so we'll replace it with a 4 inch. And then we'll add another one up here. So these 2 exhaust fans will be 4 inch brown sidewall. The ones coming off for the master will have to be Eve vents for the exhaust fans. So looks like we do have this combustion air grill, which we won't need combustion air for anything. So I haven't talked to him about it, but we obviously don't want cold air going into the crawl space with our supply and return in there to temper it. So we probably want to duct board that off. And our dryer vent, this isn't going to be a door anymore, it's going to be a wall, so we can put our dryer vent wherever we want, a sidewall for the washer and dryer room. Just to let you know, they have there are lights down there, but none of them work. I pulled the string, and I don't know if they're bad bulbs or if all the power's off. I'm guessing the power's probably all off. But there are light bulbs down there, so it'd be nice if we had light to work with. So down here in the crawl space, our drain, so the top of our furnace will be 2 inches from the truss, and that'll make it so our drain will be able to come out, and there's a 3 inch drain pipe down there that we can tap into. Um, so that's that. He'll have to just provide us with the drain, or we can, yeah, we'll have his plumber just provide us with the drain if we can get low enough. If we can't get low enough, we'll have to put in a pump and we can just tap into the drain. Okay. So the reason we want to get rid of that run upstairs on that angled wall is because he wants to get rid of this whole angle. I believe that's where the 6-inch flex is, and I think they may have done something with the combustion air there too. We have this 3-inch flex that probably went to this old exhaust fan, but I don't believe this is going to be a bathroom anymore, or the laundry, so that's probably going to go away. But you do have this crawl space here, and then you have a crawl space access in this pantry here. So there's multiple ways to get in here, FYI. And that's it for now. Thanks.